And as this young lady just spoke, everyone shouting Mama Johnson. Needs no introduction, but I'll let you know, this is Oscar Johnson's mom, Reverend Wanda Johnson, Oscar Grant's mom, and Dr. Grant, Reverend Grant, that is. You brought tears to everyone. We're all still kind of shaken by your presence here today. What fuels you? What fuels you to continue to show up and fight the fight?
You know, we have to continue to fight. You know, we understand that the race that we're in is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to the one who endures. And we will continue to fight until we get equal rights. You know, it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but we're on this fight for the long run. You know, it's been 13 years since my son was killed, and we have vowed as a family to uphold other families and to ensure that justice is served and going to be equal for all mankind.
And you know, the story is immortalized just by its newsworthiness, but at the same time, Ryan Coogler made the movie about this situation, and only last week he was in the forefront. What were you thinking when that made headlines?
So when that happened, I immediately sent a text to Ryan and called him to let him know that I'm praying for him, to let him know that it reminded me of Fruitvale Station when Oscar was killed unnecessarily, and now Ryan was being charged with something unnecessarily or being stereotyped. And our people continue to be stereotyped, and this should be eliminated and end. All people should be treated equally and fairly and justly.
Amen, Wanda. Thank you, Reverend. So, and again, we're here today. You made a promise years ago that on this day every year that you would be here to, you know, represent Stevante. And here you are, Stevante. And here you are again. And, you know, myself and others still to tears what's taking place here today. It's a powerful day.
Yes, it is. Thank you for the coverage. You know, today is the day that my son Stephon Clark's legacy began. I don't call it an anniversary. I don't call it the anniversary of his death. I call it the day his legacy began, and it will continue. You will know his name for the rest of generations, for the rest of the existence of this earth. I'm very excited to be a part of the Justice and Accountability March. We're asking for justice and accountability on not some levels, but on all levels. We're asking for the Stephon Clark law to be implemented into Sacramento policies with the law enforcement. We're asking for people to come out and support Stephon's House, the I Am SAC Foundation, Justice Tree, and the Mothers of the Movement.
Stevante, I apologized. I flipped your name with your brother. It's not hard to do when you are out there every day representing Stephon.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a movement, not a moment. I believe passion without direction is chaos, and passion with direction is purpose. So I believe if I don't do it, who will? You know, I'm my brother's keeper.
They always say, be the change that you want. How have you changed in the last 3 years?
Oh, man. Let's take a trip down memory lane to the mayor's desk and CNN and all these things that had happened in my life. I think they changed me, but it was righteous anger is what you saw. I was grieving. And now that my passion is directed and people ever see this anger, I guess still there, but transcended and articulated more effectively. And, you know, I think it gives people hope that, you know, change is possible, change can happen. And if we don't get it together and with law enforcement, then these types of atrocities will continue to happen. We got to bridge the gap.
And I'll give you an opportunity again to say here what you've said on that stage. Say his name.
Stephon Clark.
And say his name.
Oscar Grant.
Amen. We thank you for being here today. Thank you for your time. Back to you.